Welcome back. Yani, this conversation, it's a bit crazy. I had to stop just to ensure, because the conversation can go on without us ordering lunch. So I had to stop to order some lunch, and then we can continue the conversation, and then we're going to stop and eat some of that delicious lunch. So, okay, Ajuma. So there's such an important thing that you are talking about, and this was what they look for in a model.
Yeah.
You know, I like what you're saying. Like they're telling you, you just walk like you're going to the mall, and then you talked about them. It's what a model does is model other people's clothes. So okay, just keep going on about that.
Yeah. So there I was getting into now. That is where I realized the different categories when it comes to modeling. I realized the difference between a beauty queen, which I did, what I knew, to a high fashion model, which I was becoming now, right?
I get it.
So what I learned was a beauty queen, you sell yourself, you sell you, right? Because that is the nature of the competition. You're selling yourself to the world, and you're the one who's going to win as an individual, right? So whatever it is you're going to do, you're on the turns and twirls and whatever it is you're doing, of course, you do a lot of it because you're selling yourself. Now, when it comes to high fashion modeling, you're selling the clothes, and the clothes don't belong to you. the clothes belong to the designer. Yep. You don't outshine the clothes, somebody's clothes. Sawa. You're just like a mannequin.
A human mannequin.
A
literally.
human mannequin. That is what you are. So you're a human mannequin. They put clothes on you. You have no expression. You don't twist and twirl and do what on the runway. You walk like a soldier, you know? So that is how it is with the high fashion model.
Okay, so now you are at this time, you're meeting these big names for the first time in your life.
I don't know them. So I'm just walking in like, hello, see what you eat? You see, I don't know these big brands. I don't know this high fashion brands. So I just go in, whatever. So I had a week of go-sees.
So I don't run over this go-see period. A lot of people have never even had the opportunity to do a go-see. Did you feel the same way? Did you feel, because now you're in, I want to call it, you're in a land of whites. Are they all looking at you when you enter the room like, whoa?
They are. And then also, at this point, I'm at a place where I'm being judged, right? So of course, what's the biggest thing that comes to me? My insecurity. I am not going to get this job. Of course, that thing comes back to me because now I'm being looked at with judging eyes. And unakumbuka in the beginning as a child, I was judging eyes meant negativity to me. So it brought back so much at that point, anxiety, I don't know, just that darkness that I used to feel as a child reared up its head when I was standing in front of that designer being judged, right? Of course, I was like, okay, I'm ugly again, I guess, because he's looking at me for a very long time and he's trying to figure out. Of course, at that point, he's dressing me. But me, I don't know that.
And literally, he's dressing you. He's like, oh, no, that dress that I wanted to put, no, I'm going to put this on her. But you are looking at him like, oh my God, he thinks am I too dark? Oh,
I'm judging myself already, right? Negatively.
Oh, that's so powerful.
So I walk out feeling, because I don't know what he's thinking. I just leave there feeling low and weird, and my self-esteem has gone down again, and I'm pushing myself to go to other clients, other designers, what. But funny, because you don't get response until, of course, they've seen you. So a couple of them had seen me. Hey, me, like now towards the end of the week, as soon as I enter the office, everybody starts screaming, Ajuma, you booked Chanel! Ajuma, you booked...
Oh, because you don't get... this is crazy. You do literally a week of go-sees.
Yes.
And then you have no feedback.
You have no feedback,
until
nothing.
The end of the week. So you start this on
No,
Monday.
at this point, they're talking to the agency. But the agency is not letting me know. The agency will let you know once you're confirmed. Right?
Okay.
So I'm going in, they're throwing the agency is shouting, clapping, everybody stands when I go into their agency. They stand up and start screaming and clapping for me. I'm just like, and they're throwing all these big names. And oh my gosh, you got booked for Gautier. Oh, you got booked for Lacoste. By the way, Lacoste was my first ever show.
What?
Yeah, well, so I'm just like, who? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know who these guys are. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I went, so the show started.
Same week or next week?
Yes, now the next week. The
So
shows.
first week is booking.
It's just
next
booking,
week
go
is
see, yeah.
certain stuff.
Yeah, because I have to see in person, and then the next week is now working. Now the shows. Nakumbuka, first show, I was third on the lineup. First show, I was third on the lineup, and then fourth was Naomi Campbell. Number 4.
No, this is insane.
Number 4 was Naomi Campbell, and I had already started. I had already heard of her.
Yeah, Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, I've already heard of her and Uko too when I was still here in Kenya, who the model, and things like this. And it was shocking. She was number 4. And of course, it was my first show, so I was a bit
nervous
and apprehensive about it because, okay, how do I walk? I know I've been told to walk like I'm going to the market, but hey, how would that look? Because no, I haven't had the chance to see myself walk like I'm going to the market. I felt like it was wrong to walk like I'm going to the market, and you have like thousands of people sitting in the audience looking at you, like a whole big group of cameramen. The cameras are flashing really fast. There's this huge spotlight on you. We're always being given a screen backstage. The first model. So Naomi got quite interested with me because I look different, right?
Yeah.
I look different. She was just those ones of, hi, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Kenya. Oh, she got excited. I go to Malindi a lot. Oh my gosh, I love Malindi. What. We started chit-chatting up all, and then I told her the fact that this is my first runway. And I'm a bit nervous. I don't know what to do and things. She's like, don't worry. Oh my gosh, don't even worry about that. Look at the girl in the screen. Do exactly like what she's doing, Because I hadn't been told where to pose or how to pose.
They expected you knew this. They don't think this is somebody's first gig.
No, they don't. They just think you're just a natural, which is true. Which I found out that is true.
I get it.
So I've just looked and so on. Now it was, I've seen what they do, where they stop and everything. Now it's my turn. I've entered. I've done my thing. I don't know what I've done. I came back. Oh, Naomi was so clapping for me. Oh my gosh, you did so great. You don't even look like it's your first time.
How did you feel walking down the first time? Because now you're walking out and you're seeing, did people on the side, or maybe you're not even seeing because the light is in your eyes.
I have a spotlight on me.
Yeah.
So at that point, which still happens to me till today, as soon as I enter the runway, I'm blank completely. So as soon as I'm in here, blank. There's nobody there but me. I just like everybody disappears, and it's just me on the runway, and I'm done. So that's what happens to me until today.
How was that fast? That walk?
It's
because it's the first time you ever.
Hey, so I stepped in, walked 2 steps, and I just the power I felt. I've never felt so powerful in my life. The power I felt so powerful, right? I felt really, really, really powerful. That is an expression I can give you of what I felt at that point. A lot of, just power, power, and which you can see in my work even. My work is super, super powerful, which everybody always comments on. See, I'm strong, powerful, yeah.
This is crazy. So you come out, Naomi gives you, first of all,
high five.
Let me even just ask you, has it, maybe because I've sat here and heard the progression of your story, from walking on sand
all of a sudden
to
behind
the fact that you got to Green States was good enough for that story to then to the ugliness that you're being told about how you look, and you're in a place where no Kenyan had been.
Yes, true.
Forget now Turkana.
Yeah. No,
You can
Kenya.
even count on one hand how many Africans
True.
had been on there.
Do you know we're token models? What I can tell you, back then,
Yeah.
it was purely white, and then you have one token model on your show, or two, or even the shows would be only white girls.
Mm.
Yes. So still, there was still that
Discrimination.
inequality.
Yes,
There was still discrimination. At Akama, we're starting to get embraced
Yeah.
for who we were. There was still that discrimination and inequality when it came to, you know, the race.
Yes.
When it comes to modeling.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
we didn't
even,
have equal opportunity.
And even for blacks, there's blacks and then now there's African.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, just orchestrate that. How is it that you become the person who is behind you is, I can't think of, I mean, Naomi and Tara Banks, when it comes to that
Yeah,
world,
that was it, yeah.
Like, I
Those
can't
were
name.
a bigger model.
And you are here with Naomi Campbell on your
Yes.
first time
Sure.
talking to you.
Mm-hmm. So I did the show. She was new to Maliza. She took me to her mom.
What?
Yes, her mom was there backstage.
Okay.
Yeah, she took me to her mom, and is it her sister or something? Took me, oh my God, look, she's from Nini. She's from Kenya. And then they were commending me of how beautiful I was. You know, that I was so, extraordinary, my look, and, you know, all these kind of things. They were really nice family and very sweet. That's why people keep asking me, hey, I heard Naomi's this and this and that. I'm like, no, my experience with Naomi is just super sweet. Yes, yeah.
And for you,
so from there,
let me ask you, at this time, do you say, forget those Japanese keyboards, this is it?
Yeah, so at that point, I'm just those ones of, First of all, I've just finished this show. I've literally walked through 30 seconds, 15 seconds in, 15 seconds back, and I'm getting paid. Nasijaumia mahali, and I'm not feeling tired, and I'm not feeling pain like though I was like with athletics.
Yeah.
My mind is starting to change, to shift now. Kidogo, I'm starting to like this modeling thing, sort of, you know. Then kuna hizo keyboards I'm printing in a basement somewhere, in an Apple or whatever warehouse. Yeah. And then there's the athletics I'm supposed to go and run, and it's so painful. I'm just like, let me see. I don't know. You know, I'm starting to like shift kidogo. Yeah. Anyways, that week, of course.
Tell me another walk that you did. So because you were booked for more than one.
Yeah, of course. Vivian Westwood. I did Gautier. I don't know if it was that first season. I did a lot of big names.
That first week.
Yes, I did a lot.
The first time you're in Paris.
Yeah, I did a lot of great names. And then it was history.
Okay, let me ask about pay. You don't have to give figures if you're not comfortable giving figures. But was the pay good?
Okay, so when you start, you're just getting into the industry. Your rate is very low.
Okay.
Very low. And then obviously there's that, there's an investment you make as well. Because when the agency calls you in, they pay for your flight, they pay for your accommodation, they pay for your driver, they pay for your, all expenses. Yeah. You're going to pay them back.
It's just like music. Just because you've come here with your hotel.
So you're not seeing this money that you're making. You're doing shows and things like this, show after show after show, and you're not seeing the money. You know why? Because of course, they've already invested thousands of euros on you, trying to fly you, getting you to go sees. Then at that point you start doing your portfolio as well. As soon as you hit Paris, now you start doing your portfolio.
I get it.
But at that, the magazines have not yet caught up with you, right? So you have to pay photographers. The agency has to pay photographers to do your portfolio, so they're able to sell you. Ooh, and you invest in that as well.
I get it.
So it takes quite a while before you start seeing money coming in.
Okay, but you're getting a stipend. You're getting a small bit from. You're not getting zero bob.
You're getting an advance when you need from the agency. Yeah. So it takes quite a while before you see money. Okay. If you do make something, it's very, very small.
Okay, I
Yes,
get it.
yes,
Because they're building the portfolio where they can charge the big bucks.
Yeah, they
You're
charge.
not Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, they charge bigger, yeah, a bigger amount. Yeah, and then it was terrible. Places like New York, imagine they used to trade with clothes.
I don't understand.
You do a show and they give you clothes
Ooh.
to begin with. So all these girls who are like dreaming of modeling, and they just think like, you know, it's like overnight you just become to do this glamorous multimillionaire. What? Nope. That is not it, you know. That's why when I'm in Kenya, I insist models have to finish at least high school, and if possible, do your uni. You see, because it's not something. It's something like it's not something that is for everybody. I get. It's not. You can totally get lost and, you know, just fall out of track and just destroy your life because you're chasing something that, you know, you can't, you know, that is not for you. Okay. Let's continue with this story. So you do this couple of gigs, after the you in this week, 2 weeks in Paris, or however long it was. What continues next? The magazine hasn't come out. Remember the one you had shot before? It has come out. Aha. Okay. Let's talk about that's what they used to sell me now to do their shows. Oh, they used that. Yeah, to sell me now to do their shows. And the one the one I did in Ireland has come out as well. So that is how they've started like a small portfolio, in order for me to get those. And so it's not like at your cover girl on that magazine. No, I'm not. You're in one of the inserts. Yes, I am. Oh. Yeah. Was that a cover? One was a cover. I have to go back and check. It's been long. It's been CV Kubwa. It's been long. Okay, so you finish Paris. What happens? Do you go back to Ireland? So now I've gone back to Ireland to prepare for Ford Models of the Year. Nakumbuka, Supermodels of the Year. So explain that. So at Akama, I've been booked already. I knew already I'm set, right? But just because I was already entered in the competition, they just had to go through with it. Right? So I prepare, I go to New York, we do this competition. There's girls from all over the world, Dominican, from, I don't know. I was the only Kenyan, and it was the first Kenyan ever to do that. Yes, there appear, of course, I became number 3, which is okay. How is it? I mean, you've already got the record deal. It's like a musician getting a record deal. I was number 3 out of the, I was number 1 out of the black girls anyways. And it was the same thing. Everybody was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Every time I walked in, my of course, had already gotten this confidence from Paris. I've already done Fashion Week, my friend. That's what people want in this show, to end up at Paris. Yeah, that is the reason why you do this show. In order for you to get booked, to get signed by other agencies so you can get into this, into Fashion Week. I had already done it. From a musician's perspective, it's like getting a record deal with, let me say, Bad Boys back in the day, Puff Daddy and his crew, and then doing a competition to get a record deal with Bad Boy. Yes. So imagine. So you're just doing it just for what? More visibility. Yeah, I guess, or whatever it is. But yeah, I did it anyways. How was New York? This is the first time in America. First time in New York, snowing. First time to see snow. And it's just big and loud and whoa, you know, it's just, I don't know. And I made good friends, so I felt okay. In New York, I felt okay. Everything was taken care of. I had friends. In Paris, I was alone, more or less. I just saw the girls backstage or maybe in casting. So it was not really easy to make friends. But New York now, I was, you know, we're staying with girls in the same hotel. We're sharing rooms. I'm hanging out with them every day. We have organized activities, you know. So it was much easier. And was this event being televised? Yes, it was. Oh, it was? It was. So yeah, like I said, Ford was the biggest agency. Oh, so that even gives you more visibility. Yeah. So did you get to meet any now the supermodels? Did you get to meet the? No, the Pharrells were there. Kina Naomi came. Who? You know, you're mentioning these guys like they're just. Unakumbuka, kuna kina who? And sing. Hey, all these celebrities back in come. The day, that time, yeah, okay, them days, like, you know, kina Pharrell Williams, kina who are they? Akipaka nimesahau majina that. It was a long time ago. Yeah, so all these people came, they were part of the audience, you know, the front row, whatever. Yeah, did that. Of course, see, I was already signed in New York. Straight in my competition, Of course, I've started my work in New York already because I've already been signed with the agency. So
and you're in New York, might as well start work.
So Apple somehow, your running story can disappear.
Virginia, no more.
I don't know how. Yeah, it disappeared like a ghost.
And they were calling you.
Yeah. So I guess they just decided, she's not coming.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Those are the certain things that I need to go back and just, how did you feel? How nisikia vibaya?
But then, you were faced with such choices.
Yeah. So I was done now. Nikaanza modeling full time.
Even Amazon, Apple, by the way, kwaheri.
Yeah, I was done with that.
But now that you started model full time, what does that mean for your relationship?
So this meant that I had to move to a fashion capital, right? So now I had to choose which fashion capital I would move to. Of course, the first important thing I was looking at was language barrier.
Okay, hold on. I think our food is here. I think it's time for us to eat.